and I just needed to talk about the hand washing facilities. So you have seen we have two types, and the requirement is that we should wash our hands with soap and clean running water regularly for us to prevent ourselves from catching COVID-19. A lot of people have emerged, and supporters and all organizations have come together, and everyone is making an effort to make a contribution. And in most cases, they are donating communal hand washing facilities, which we have seen. And those ones have been placed in strategic places just to make sure that as people go about their businesses, they have a place where they can go to and wash their hands. It might also serve as a constant reminder that hand washing indeed is an important practice, and every time you come across such a facility, you should remember. And you may have seen our community health workers encouraging everyone who passes by to make sure that they wash their hands. And that's very important, and it will work extremely well in terms of helping with the control of the spread for COVID-19. However, there are a few elements that we might pick up with communities and see how else we can handle these issues, because the communal hand washing facilities then assume that once you have washed your hands at the community center, shopping center, or any strategic place, then you're good to go. You're sort of covered for the day, for the night, until the following day. And every time you feel like you need to wash your hands, then you have to come back to that particular place for you to be able to wash your hands. Carolina for Kibera has proactively been installing household hand washing facilities. And we have done that in 7,620 households over the past 3 years. And the reason why we prefer those ones is that, one, they are owned by the household. They are either within the household or placed at the door, as you may have seen in those videos, where you are required to wash hands every time when you come back home, whether you are a family member or when you are visiting. The reason why we like those ones is that they are sustainable in a way. In the first instance, we used to request the community members to give one of their containers, and all we would do is to install a tap and then give them a stand, and then provide soap in the first instance, and then they go ahead and begin buying their own soap. So that as you plan for your water consumption on a daily basis, you also include hand washing. And if one hand washing session that lasts for about 20 seconds is meant to consume just about half a liter of water, then it's possible that a house of 5 people could actually wash their hands twice a day for about 2 or 3 to 4 days, which is very economical and sustainable. And right now we have been encouraging our partners that as they seek to help and promote hand washing in informal settlements, they also need to recognize that houses within Kibera and other informal settlements do not have running water and sinks within the houses. And so the best way is then to provide the hand washing facility that is within the household, so that they continue the correct way of hand washing, which is with soap and clean running water, and in a sustainable manner, because then they get to own the process, and they would continue as a practice, as a way of behavior change, so to speak. And then beyond that, most of the communal hand washing facilities would then serve as a temporary, a perfect solution to a temporary problem. COVID-19 will go at some point, however long it takes, but hand washing will remain as a practice. Then it's just easier for us to encourage people to have these facilities within their houses so that they can continue hand washing even after COVID-19. The other thing as well is that you could wash your hands at a communal hand washing facility But by the time you get into your house, you are likely to have touched so many surfaces, like I demonstrated on our way to one of the households. And those surfaces are potentially contaminated with the virus. And if you don't have a hand washing facility within your household, then you're likely to be infected by COVID-19. And so moving forward, I would encourage everyone who is seeking to support. You have the choice to make between supplying the communal hand washing facility or just giving a hand washing facility at the household level. But I would highly encourage that you do it at the household level. Thank you.